Hello everyone! Today I will present a tag on the pro and contra of the topic of education during a pandemic. Before that's all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Gishcea Puspita DEWI. They call me Gishcea. I'm a senior high school in class 12 language 2, or saya dari kelas 12 bahasa 2, absen number 25. Okay, let's get started. Education in a pandemic period. The pandemic has had a major impact on education. So, education has become effective in direct face-to-face learning, or what we often call offline learning. The government in this case is not standing still. Offline learning is, in other words, learning according to KBBI, or Kamus Besar Bahasa Indonesia. The point is that everything is done online. The government also facilitates learning using technology that support online learning through applications such as Zoom Meeting, Google Meet, Google Classroom, as well as other applications that support the learning process. Even though online learning make it easier for students and students, it turns out that there are also many negative impacts felt by them. For that, I don't agree that studying at home during the corona pandemic is good because there are many negative impacts on online learning. Some have difficult getting a signal because they live in remote areas, as well as the limited condition of parents in fulfilling online learning. Facilities which can be burdensome because not all have telephones and sometimes some have to take turns using telephone. Because they only have one telephone to be together, especially if you have children whose school area at different levels, it will be ineffective. Students also complain about the necessity to buy quotas regularly because application that support is required a lot of quota. Not conducive to learning cause parents, especially mother, to have to play the role of teacher at home to replay the teaching petition at school. Most parents think that the school is fully responsible for their child's education, starting from his moral to his knowledge of science. This statement is not wrong because it is not all parents are able to provide knowledge as the teacher did. It's no wonder that many mothers choose to be career women, a term for women who are active in the world of work. Parents play an important role in developing a children's potential. The fact is that the mother has difficulty if she has to play the role of teacher at home, especially if the mother does not master the learning material. She will have difficulty. This complaint will hinder the child in learning. Some students also complain if they linger in front of the gadget screen because it makes their eyes hurt and dizzy. The government also continues to make efforts to optimize learning for students during the pandemic, namely by empowering the scheduling of class entry in several schools whose areas are safe. Okay, not only the negative impacts that is obtained but the positive impacts as well. I agree that studying at home during the corona pandemic is good because it can keep students active in learning and remain productive, so that the teachers have no trouble giving grades. That way they monitor their students so they don't laze around and wander out of house. In addition, studying at home with an online system can make Indonesian technology more advanced because some people don't understand about online technology, so that we can be one step ahead to follow the development of science and technology in the world. Okay, the conclusion that I got from the topic that I present was that I become aware of the negative and positive impacts of this pandemic on education in Indonesia in practice learning. First, the COVID-19 pandemic has used distance learning to become the top choice. Of this pandemic, distance learning is a learning approach that is not face-to-face in class. Distance learning during the COVID-19 pandemic distance learning also has negative impacts such as Second, distance learning also has negative impacts such as frequent use of gadgets that have a negative impacts on healthy, especially the eyes. Okay, this is my English practice exam. Thank you for today. See you next time and goodbye.